Hello friends, welcome back to my channel today. For you, I have a 3-pile video, basically whatever energies you're going to be coming into in December of 2021. It is already the end of November, which is crazy. We are now in the sign of Sagittarius. So happy birthday to all of my Sagittarius friends. Anyhow, there are 3 piles, as you can see. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You can choose based on the pile themselves, or you can choose based on the ruins I have on top of each one. I will not try and pronounce the names of the ruin, but I will give you a brief overview of what each ruin is about before we get into your pile. So without further ado, I hope everyone is having a good holiday season so far. I always start as early in November as I can because Christmas is my favorite. So without any more blabbering, we'll get right on to pile 1. Bye! All right, I have pile 1. So pile 1's ruin is all about balance, enlightenment, strength, stability, reliability. Sometimes it could be, quote unquote, death, which just means the ending of a cycle. So something could be ending that is bringing you more stability. Could be you found strength in something this year that will now bring you stability. You are finding more balance through enlightenment. You're starting to see kind of what brings your heart balance, happy balance, and what no longer serves your heart chakra and your center. You're getting rid of, you're done with it. Goodbye. It's over. I like it. New cycles, promises of better times. So let's see what we have for your tarot cards today. We have the 2 of Pentacles, so flexibility. 6 of Pentacles, generosity. And the Page of Cups, inventiveness. Okay. So I am seeing that you guys really are changing your overview. You are finding balance. You're holding, fun, and you're holding education. So, something less fun. You're learning to balance. At times weird for you. It's like you think that time is running out to do something. So you are trying to rush it, or you're trying to get all of these things because you have a feeling like you're going to lose it, or it just feels kind of unbalanced. Like your bottom is kind of dark, your top is happy. Your bottom is unorganized, your top is more organized. You are learning balance. You are learning to start juggling your life better. You're seeing more through your third eye. Your crown and your third eye are opening. So you are connecting to spirit more, or you're starting to see synchronicities in your day-to-day life more. You are very protected, though, from the rain. This looks like an umbrella, and it's green, so it's healing. You've got a lot of healing. Everything is good. It's, the sun is peeking through the clouds. The waters behind you are calm. It's you feeling like you're running out of time. It's you feeling like you can't balance all of these things. But you can. You have the power. This looks like a snake to me. You have power. You have universal knowledge, universal knowing. And it's time to share that. It's time to share everything you've collected. Whether it be knowledge or like physical items. Maybe you've opened up your doors, your home doors, to some friends who needed it, or you're the type of person who will go buy a sandwich, for the person who's come across hard times and is sitting outside the gas station and who needs some food. You're the person that's going to do that. You're a very generous heart. You very generous soul. You see things differently than most people. Yeah, you're very generous. You're very inventive. And it's time to take everything you've learned, the balance you've gained this year, and it's time to start doing something with it. It's time to start your new phase in life. It's like this, the death has come before these 3 cards. And now you're realizing, like, I've got my balance. I've been balancing. I've been struggling, but I've got it. And now I can take what I've learned and the position that I'm in my life, and I can share that with people. I can share my knowledge with people. And I can start inventing healing for people. I can invent healing for myself. I can invent what the next stage is that I want to go to. Whew. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath sometimes when I channel. So look how many colors there are. Look at this green dragon. He's healing. Green is healing. Green is new. Green is prosperity. Maybe you're coming into some money. Abundance in material wealth, abundance in spiritual wealth, abundance in honestly everywhere. It's been a very hard year for you. It's been a very hard. These lessons that you've been learning have been hard. They haven't been fun. And that's kind of why you're holding the ball upside down. You're like ready to let it go, and you're ready to let that go. Been there, done it. But don't forget to turn this hand upright, because you still need to have fun. You need to not forget that we don't just come to this earth to work a 9-to-5 job forever and then die. Like, that's, it's depressing. And I think that the younger generations are starting to notice these patterns in the generations before us, where they've had to work really, really hard. They've had to be laborious. They've had to build their life from literally nothing, from scratch. And we are, as younger generations now, I think, starting to see that can't be what we do now. Our forefathers or forefront fathers, however you say that, they have done all of the work for us, and now we can relax. We can take all of the lessons that we've learned from the generations before us and any cycles that we've learned, and we can end those. So I think Spirit's really wanting you to start focusing on your fun, because you've done so much work to set up this stability and this balance in your life. And now it's time for you to start enjoying it. You're really protected. You've got a lot of green. Green, you're cradling green. So you're ready to heal. You've been healed. You've got green everywhere surrounding your head, your crown chakra, your third eye chakra. So you've got sacral chakra and shield yourself. So it says you're highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So yeah, just going on with where you are now in your cycle, you've achieved this balance, or you are achieving this balance right now. And it's time to protect yourself, because you're raw, you're vulnerable right now. It's like you can cry on the drop of a hat right now. Your emotions are at an all-time high because your spirit is on fire right now. So your human side is very vulnerable. It's not weak. You just need to protect it. Just every morning, I'm hearing every morning, envision yourself walking around in a bright white light. It just protects your energies, and that's what you need. You're very sensitive to everything, but look at all these flowers you've got here, and then you're sharing them with the world. So everything you've gained, be it education, life experiences, you are now ready to share that, give that to the world. Before, they were all ideas. They were, you know, when you're told to hold an idea close so that other people can't come and diminish how valuable it is to you. You know, it's like I would not go telling a bunch of people who don't believe in tarot and oracle that I'm now doing readings and posting them on YouTube, because they're probably going to make me feel like shit for it. They're probably going to be like, okay, sure, tarot, sure, YouTube, sure, do whatever you want. Oh, you know, and then I would probably be like, oh yeah, you're right. Maybe that is stupid. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't even believe in it. Maybe, you know, and you just start to cycle it like I've done so often. So protect yourself so that that doesn't happen. Protect yourself, protect your wings, because baby, you got wings now. You're ready to fly. Look at these little wings. They're big. They're big now. You're no longer this little butterfly. You're a freaking angel. You've learned so much. It's time to go out. You don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to go, you know, spear everybody. But love yourself. Protect yourself and then share. You know who you are. It's time to let other people know who you are, because that's going to be healing for them. 100% it's going to be healing for them. All right, so for your Moonology cards, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. And take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Okay. So, yeah. Time to take action, baby. What you've learned, now it's time to put out into the world. It's time for you to prove yourself to you. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody else. By proving it to you, it's going to prove it to everybody else. And it's going to be even better, because if you believe in your projects, you believe in what you've learned, other people are going to have no doubt. You know, confidence is key. Fake it till you make it, baby. You faked it and now you've made it. And now it's time to grab that ram by the horns and just freaking go. Like, look at this moon. It is empty. It is ready for whatever you want to put in. Whatever you want to share out now, have at her. Because when you do, your moon's going to be full. You're going to be sharing it with everybody. Just don't forget to focus on you. So yeah, in December of 2021, I really see that it's time for you guys to show the world who you are, let the world know who you are, and start sharing your projects. Maybe it's education. Maybe you've gone to school and without a lot of people knowing, you went and got a degree, or you went and got your master's in something, or you went and took an eyelash course or a nail course, and now you're going to go out and do it, but it's something you haven't told people, or it's a project that you're now ready to unleash onto the world. And that's exciting. It's time to be excited. December is going to be fast for you guys. It's going to be very high paced, very fast paced. You guys are ready. You're ready for the next stage. It's very exciting. So you also have new blueprints, and you have the violet flame. Those are really pretty. So yeah, you guys, yeah, you have new blueprints. You've literally, your old blueprints are done now. You've drawn up a whole new space for yourself, a whole new life. You've opened up that third eye. Look at this third eye everywhere. It's maybe you're hanging out with spirit more now. Maybe you're starting to have a more heart-centered mindset. Maybe you're doing more self-healing, more hot baths, more painting your nails, doing your hair. You're starting to focus more on self-love because that's been kind of forgotten. And now it's like, new me who dis. And you've got that flame in you, that Aries flame. Violet flame because it's your third eye. So maybe you guys really are becoming more spiritually based in December. Maybe you've taken a Reiki course, or you've taken a tarot course, or you're starting to do tarot more. You're really starting to put yourself out there more. Spirit wants you to know that it's good. You are on the right path. You know, turn those frowns upside down. Yeah, I love it. The universe is ready to give you guys what you want. You are feeling really balanced. Like you've got your earth down here. You've got your sky up here. And again, you've got the third eye. So I really do feel you guys are being way more spiritually minded. You are starting to see through, also seeing through other people's BS. You are, it's like you're a human lie detector because you're synced into that energy. You're so open right now that you understand other people's energies. You know what they're about before they even open their mouth. And that's going to really come through in December of 2021. Okay, we're going to draw live. I'll just shuffle these chakra cards and we will see what chakras come through. And then this will be for you in December of 2021 to focus on and heal. So you've got ancestors. Okay, so with that, I'm seeing again generational cycles, generational traumas. You are putting those cycles behind you. You've ended a lot of those cycles. This kind of looks like a guy who's sad. You know, it's like his head here is, you know, and he's like slumped over. But that's over now. This is like your ancestors, their hard times. Okay, yeah, so before when I was talking about your ancestors, it's like the generations before us have had to work so hard, laboriously, if that's a word. They would literally make their family homes on a plot of land somewhere and live off of the land and make it work. We thankfully don't have to do that now. Most of us, you know, in Western civilization don't have to do that anymore. So we really need to thank our ancestors for that. Maybe that's a focus for you in December, is to Look at how far you've come. Look at where your grandparents were, where your parents were, and now where you are, and where your kids are going to be, your nieces, your nephews, your friends' kids. Like, just kind of seeing the growth is going to help you grow. It's going to help you feel more balanced because you're going to be able to see where you've come from and where you are now. Yeah, I really like that. And it's like this petrified wood is no longer petrified anymore, you know? Now it's part of the universe. It's like the spirit, the essence of your ancestors is still all around you. And it's going to be very prevalent in December of 2021. Again, Labradorite, take action. And look how much blue we have. And you know, blue is throat chakra, pretty much your third eye chakra, indigo. You've got a lot of blue. Blue, blue, blue. Like blue, blue. There's a lot of blue. So it has a lot to do with your throat chakra. Your maybe what you're coming into now is in December, you're going to vocalize more. You're going to stand up for yourself more. You're going to start telling people what actions you're taking now. December feels like a very action-oriented month for you guys. And it feels really good. It feels like all of your hard work and all of that energy you've been spending on yourself is not in vain. It's never in vain. And they really want you to know that. Look at all these gorgeous colors. You've got blue, green, white, blue, green, white everywhere. A lot of healings taking place. A lot of healings continuing to take place. And now you're ready to share that with the world. So that's all I have for you, pile one. I hope this resonated. If it did, like my video, leave a comment so that I hear your feedback. And other than that, I will see you for next week's video. Bye. Hello, pile two. So this is your reading for December of 2021 and the energies that you are in. So your rune that you chose today is all about harmony, prosperity, success, rewards for your hard work. Feels like you've done a lot of work and now you're ready to relax. So you got Page of Pentacles, the One of Cups, and Nine of Wands, Stamina. Okay, so you guys are feeling a bit tired. It's been a very busy year for you. Energetically, not even necessarily physically. You guys are very dependable. A lot of people really like to call on you in time of need because they know you're going to be there. They know you're reliable. You are a beacon of light for a lot of people. A lot of people look at you and just know that they can trust you. They just know that you are somebody who they can talk to. They can spill their secrets to. They can really trust. And Spirit wants to take a moment and give you a pat on the back for that, because that's not always the easiest thing. A lot of times it feels like it's give, 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 and you don't take. So this Stamina card was in reverse, but I felt like changing it over because I think you're giving yourself away too much. You can be super helpful and really give your time and devotion to people, and that is so important, and you're such an amazing person for it. But it is, make sure that you do take, because you can't keep giving if your bag is empty, you know? And that's why this stamina card was flipped in reverse, because this is just kind of a reminder to make sure that somebody is giving to you, and not necessarily just you. Yes, it's important to give to yourself. Yes, it's important to make sure you have, self-care, self-love, do all of that good stuff. But make sure you're taking from other people. And that's a weird message, but if somebody's like, hey, do you want to ride to the bookstore on Tuesday instead of you walking there? I know you go get books every Tuesday. Your first gut instinct is going to be, oh, no, it's okay. It's really okay. I'll just walk. It's only 20 minutes through 3 feet of snow. Don't worry about it. I got it. I know you're at home and you're busy and you've got 8 kids and, you work full time. Don't worry about it. I've got it. You're too busy. Stop it. Because when you don't allow people to help you, it takes that opportunity away from them. So there are some people in your life who are at a stage now where they need to start giving. And if you don't allow that, you hinder their growth, even though you think that you're doing a favor for them. You're not. Let them do nice things for you. Let people help you. Because your cup is not overfloweth right now. And I don't like to see it. Your guides don't like to see it. So December 2021, you're going to take help from people when they want to give it to you, because you know that that'll make you a better person and it'll make them a better person. And you're all about the love. You're all about helping people. You're all about, what can I do to make other people better? Maybe you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you're a healer of some sort. Spiritual healer, physical healer. Maybe you're a parent. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom. That's a hard freaking job. All you do is give all day. When are you going to sit and take? Take from your kids. Make your kids give you a foot massage. Start accepting help and accepting goodies from other people. And don't feel guilty about it. You have nothing to feel guilty for. This is healthy. This is what you need to do. Your heart is only going to grow 10 times bigger by letting people help you. Your love tank is going to be so full. You're going to be so full of love. It's going to be oozing out of your hair. It's going to be oozing out of all your pores. It's everywhere. Spirit, purple, dragon is ready to bring you the love. Make sure you're open to receiving it. Because otherwise, your stamina's done. Pretty sure this is supposed to be, graphic warning advisory here, but headless Jesus who gave, and it didn't end up working so well for him in the end because he got to take. Sorry, Jesus, just saying, So let's see what else you have. I feel like your guides are kind of, being like, listen here, you guys need to take. Cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. I'm being told to read that again. Clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So perhaps there's been people in your life who have taken from you, and then when you've gone to take from them, it didn't go so well. Or maybe they just never gave to you. So you've learned very one-sided transfer of love. You know, Care Bears, when they do their Care Bear countdown and then all the love and all the healing comes out of their heart centers and then fixes the problem. That's what they're showing me right now, is you opening up again and you cutting cords to toxic thought patterns that you've learned to believe. So changing beliefs is one of the hardest things that you could do, as we know. We see it all the time in politics, in, you know, our crazy uncle at Thanksgiving who's, you know, a bit weird, won't change his thought patterns and lives very narrow-mindedly. You know, don't be that weird uncle. Cut your cords, grow. It's time for you to be free. It's time for you to accept the love again. Love is a two-way street. Third eye chakra. So the first pile actually got a lot about their third eye too. So I think collectively we're really starting to open our third eye. We're starting to see things for how they really are. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So with this card, it is safe for you to see the energy of love. It is safe for you to experience love. It is safe. It is okay. Your friends aren't going to stop being your friend because you allow them to love you. I want to love all of my friends. If they denied my love, I'd be like, what is your issue? I'm a little forceful with my love, though. You are not. You just give when they need it, but you need to take. You need to accept. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. We are coming to a Capricorn season soon. Oh, we got another Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Oh, I love that. So this tough cycle is you looking away from love. We're illuminating your thought patterns, your emotions that don't allow you to, that aren't allowing you to experience life in its fullest capacity. Because everything is so hard right now, and it's been so hard since, you know, COVID and this pandemic, and it's like, it doesn't seem like it's ending. There's variants every time we think that we've got one fixed, the other one pops up. So it's very hard. It's very draining. The world feels like it isn't willing to love you back. Whew, that was powerful. It really feels like the world isn't prepared to love you as well as you love the world and everybody in it. So please don't turn that off. Please don't become jaded with how hard life is. You know, life is hard, but it's also so beautiful. If you love and you accept the love, it is beautiful. There's so much goodness. And in December 2021, you're really going to start seeing that. You know, I feel like December 2021, this is done. You are starting to shift your mentality into allowing the rewards the rewards to be fruitful for you, to come to you. If you block love from other people, you're also blocking love from the universe. So then the universe can't give you what you want. Perhaps you're manifesting something, but because you are still in this mindset of not accepting, the universe can't give it to you. So perhaps you have some manifestations that haven't really been fruitful. Perhaps you're single and you're looking for love. I do see that a few of you are single and you're looking for love, but you're not allowing the love to come in. It's fear because it's scary. It's easier to just give than to take. But it's time to start taking, because then the love is going to come into your life. Your hard work is going to start paying off. Hard work being the mentality that you're shifting. The mentality of lack. I can keep giving, but nobody ever gives to me. I don't have it, blah, blah, blah. That's done. It's over. You're not thinking like that anymore. And that's hard. That is hard work. I'm a Taurus. I'm very stubborn, and once my mind is set on something, it is set. So I understand how hard it is to change your mindset and your thought patterns on something. But like 90% of what we believe when we become adults aren't actually our beliefs. They aren't your individual beliefs. They're beliefs that have been taught to you. They are from the generations before you, from your parents. So in December, you are really starting to see that and starting to go, well, that's not my belief. I don't really think that aligns with me. Like, why wouldn't I accept help from this stranger? Like, why did I not let that guy fill up my car with windshield washer fluid? That's a real life story. I didn't let a guy do it once because I was like, absolutely not. I could do it myself. I don't need your help. And it's that mentality that not only probably made that guy feel like crap. I just made my candle go out. See? If I had let him help me, it would have helped his day. And I wouldn't have had to get my hands so dirty trying to pop open the hood to my car, trying to fill it up with windshield washer fluid. It would have been so much easier if I had just accepted help. And that's something that I've had to learn, and I struggle with that too. We all do. A lot of us do. You do. And in December, you're letting that go, and it's beautiful. It is gorgeous. The energy that's going to come through is going to change your life. So you have Star Seer. 4 + 6 is 10. It's a 1. Third eye chakra. Look, you're crawling the ladder to fulfillment. Oh my gosh, I love that. Internal explorer. So yes, where are you internally? Okay, hold on. Let's figure out how to say this. Sorry. In December, you're going to be looking within yourself to see why you have these beliefs and exploring them. And there's no judgment. Do not go into this and judge yourself. Oh my God, I'm so stupid that I believed this. Oh my God, I'm so stupid that I thought this. Guys, you're not stupid. Absolutely not. Not even the thought is stupid. Not even the pattern is stupid. It's just human. We are living a human experience on this world, whether you like it or not. And emotions come into play. And we believe things that people have told us before. And you can't fault your parents for what they thought. Like, they can't fault their parents for what they thought. Because that's growth, baby. 2021 is a lot different than what 1974 was. So you're really going in and observing your thought patterns and why you can't accept help and why your love path is one-sided. You're climbing that ladder to your truth. And the universe is helping you. The universe is like, here you go, baby. Let me help you climb this ladder. Let me help you climb your chakras. Let me help you ascend these thought patterns, these human thought patterns. And in December, you are doing a lot of that. Oh, that's kind of like, looks like Christmas decorations. You are on such a path of healing. I see birds in this too, so I feel like freedom. You are starting to come into your freedom. That's beautiful. That's a really nice message. So I'm going to draw 2 cards from this chakra crystal reading. Sometimes it comes up with chakras, other times it's just crystals. For the energies, that pile 2 is going to be in December of 2021. Wow. Joy. Oh, I love that. Joy. Joy is a step. Joy is like the highest level of happiness because everything is complete for you. You need to step into this joy, this level of happiness, where this is you. You have all the colors of the rainbow, everything you've learned, and now you're sharing it, and then it's coming back to you. That's joy. It's when everything is in alignment when it comes to love. You accept it, you give it, you are love. And in December 2021, I really see you also protecting your heart also. So I do feel like some of you are coming into love. And in December, perhaps this person, is making some advances on you, or is getting flirtier with you. And you're like, whoa, horsey. You need to chill out, step back. No. Sometimes that's okay. And you'll know if that person isn't good for you. But I'm also seeing that you already are really protected. You don't need to automatically deny people access into your energy, because the universe brings you people, be them good people or bad people. And it's how you learn your lessons is through people, right? Like through life experiences. So not everybody that comes into your energy is going to be bad. So make sure that you're still open to it before you shut down and like build your walls back up. Take it piece by piece, take it day by day. And also make sure you're protecting your energy, because you are still giving more than you're taking. So with protecting your energy makes a world of difference. Your cup will be full. And that's really all I see for you in December of 2021 is you guys are stepping into this beautiful place now of accepting love, cutting cords from relationships, thought patterns that just don't serve you anymore. And it's gorgeous. You're looking on towards the break in the clouds, towards the heavens. It's a gorgeous reading, pile 2. I hope it resonated with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like my video, leave a comment. Feedback is always great. And anyhow, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, no matter what you celebrate. I hope you can enjoy the energy of Christmas. And I will see you next week. Bye, Group 2. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading for December 2021 energy. I cannot believe we're already in December of 2021. It's been the longest year of my life, and it has also somehow been the fastest year of my life. I don't even know what time is anymore. It's weird. But let's see what Spirit has for you for December 2021. So you guys chose, I already said I'm not going to pronounce these because that would be bad and insulting probably for a lot of people. So I really like this stone. It seems it's like very interconnected to me, which makes sense because this ruin is all about friendship, cooperation, cultures, society, just a lot of togetherness with this one. You know, and that would kind of make sense if that's the energy we're in, because, you know, December, Christmas brings people together, you know, it's a happy season. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, it's almost hard not to go for a walk and see Christmas lights and not smile, you know, or see a fully decorated Christmas tree at the mall and go, oh, wow, that is so beautiful, right? Christmas is great. It brings people together. And I think that's why it's my favorite. So anyhow, ooh, the transformation, transition. Okay. The 9 of Swords, anxiety. And 4 of Swords, repose. Okay. This one was upside down. Yes, you are right. Okay. So we've been in pile 3, you've been in an energy of anxiety, of uncertainness, of not knowing what your next step is. It feels like you can't take a minute for repose. You can't take a minute to sit and recalculate. You can't, it's like bam, bam, bam. The universe is like, screw, screw, screw. And that's kind of how you feel. And because you're in that mentality, you keep taking hits. And I know that it just seems like such a cop-out when I hear that. You know, it's like, oh, you're not in the right energy, so Spirit can't give you what you want. Well, that aside, whether you believe in that or not, that aside, doesn't matter. If your feelings are very valid, and it feels like you have been really struggling this year. There's been a war within yourself, to yourself, for yourself. You are really battling yourself this year. And you are healing. Your battles are not in vain. It's like Dark Night of the Souls, where it's like nothing goes right. You just hate everything, but there's always a lesson to learn in it. It feels kind of like that. It feels like you've done a lot of shadow work. You're feeling raw, vulnerable. But in December of 2021, you are stepping above your skeletons. We've all got skeletons in our closet. You're clearing them out. You're like, I don't need them. You know, you're giving it to your bone or your dog to chew on. Here, take a bone. Goodbye. You are a freaking queen or a freaking king, whichever one you want to identify as. That is who you are, and that is what you're stepping into. Look at this fire behind you. Look at this fire that's starting to ignite within you, but you're kind of still looking towards the area that isn't on fire out of fear, out of confusion, and out of exhaustion. You've come so far, but your dependencies, your addictions, your addictions and dependency doesn't even need to necessarily be about drugs or alcohol or like a physical substance. It could be codependency. It could be feeling like you're not good enough. It could be really toxic behaviors that don't allow you to get forward in life. You know, you go to the gym and work out for an hour and a half, and then you immediately go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac. Delicious, but not good for you, right? So it's like you keep entertaining these old stages of yourself. You keep entertaining these old thought patterns, because it's scary to decide to be someone else. You don't just become somebody else overnight. You have to decide to change. You have to ignore the skeletons, and not ignore them. You have to deal with them when they come up, and then don't think about them when they're not there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you work out, then you're driving past McDonald's and you're like, oh my God, I really want a Big Mac. I don't have any food at home. Oh my gosh, I work early tomorrow. I'm already tired. Maybe I should just get fries. I don't want to go home and cook, blah, blah, blah. Prepare yourself more. Go to the store that morning or that weekend and buy healthy snacks. Leave your debit at home when you go to the gym. That way, you just have to go home. And then when you're at home, it's a lot easier for you to make healthy choices than it is on the fly. Right? And that's with any transformation. That's just one. I'm probably hungry, so that's just one example. But because these thought patterns still have such a hold on you, your anxiety is still there. They're causing you so much anxiety. But by putting the mask down, the mask being fear, you are able to move past these skeletons in your closet, past your shadow self, past the things that no longer serve you. This is done. This is dead. This is death. It's done. It's gone. It's over. These don't even have skin on them anymore. They're so dead. The only thing giving them power is you. But also, you're wearing them as your crown. And you're like pretty sure the hairpiece here is the spine. So you are in December of 2021, I see you starting to wear your past hurts as armor, but decorative armor. It's like not armor because you're expecting to go into battle. It's like you're a prince sitting there with full, prince garb, and you just look so good. It's because you're wearing your triumphs, your victories. Stop looking at all of this as bringing you down. It's actually lifting you up. You can start stepping on this and get higher up. And you feeling like you can't get a hold of it and like you don't have a minute to reassess is fictitious. It is in your mind. It is fear telling you you can't do anything. It is fear telling you that you are stuck in these patterns. It is fear telling you that you are not good enough to be better. So you're taking that mask off. You're taking that fear away from your eyes. You're not seeing through fear anymore. You are going to be able in December to take a minute, to take some time, because you're getting out of this lack mentality, this mentality of failure, this mentality of not being good enough, this mentality of, well, I failed one test, so now my whole degree is stupid. I forgot to get oranges at the grocery store, so clearly I'm a failure as a person. It's like, I don't mean to laugh, but I feel like laughing because you are at the end of this and it feels like such a relief. I'm just so happy. There's just so much freedom now. I can just go be who I want to be. Because why not? Do you want to be who you want to be? Do you want to do what you want to do? Do you want to live out of happiness, or do you want to stay stuck down here? And making that decision to move on and change is the hardest, which is why it's so much easier to live through a lens of fear, because thinking negatively is easier than thinking positively. Having a negative outlook on things is easier than having a positive outlook on things. It always feels easier to set yourself up and say, oh, I'm just expecting the worst. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all stupid anyhow. Because you're looking through fear. And then when you get a bad result, you're like, yeah, knew it. It's not productive. You need to feel your feels. You need to feel all the highs and you need to feel the lows. You need to feel your successes and you need to feel your failures. If you compartmentalize and don't go back to those compartments, nothing's getting healed. You're not going to be able to move forward. The anger, the emotions, it's all going to bubble up one day. You're going to stub your toe on the counter and just freaking lose it. About 7 years of, I don't know, anger with one subject, because it's all just going to bubble out. Take off the mask. Start living from a different, through a different mindset. It's like her mind, she's got two horns. One is filled with doubt. One is filled with positivity. Which one do you want to start looking out of? Do you want to start being able to have time to start looking at your future in a positive manner? Or do you want to feel like you don't have time to daydream because you're shoveling shit so much? It's your own shit. And that's one of the hardest lessons. And it is not pretty and it is not nice to hear that all your shit is your shit. Unfortunately. And in December, you're letting that go. In December, you have the choice to let that go, to stop listening to these dead-ass skeletons that ain't got nothing for you anymore. Okay, sorry. I feel like the guides today are kind of like, rah, 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 rah. Visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. Release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you. Wow. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes I get big swarms of energy and then you'll hear me being all breathy. So, visualize success. Let's just start here. Let's just start with what I was saying. Unless you change this mask, you're not going to be able to visualize success. You're going to still be thinking about all your quote-unquote failures. I hate the term failure. As a millennial, I find myself scared to start new things because I'm scared of failure. Start new. Start something new. You're not going to fail. You're not going to fail on changing your mental fortitude, on your mental, what do you want? What word do you want? I don't know. You're not going to fail if you put yourself first. You're not going to fail if you become your best friend. You thinking you're going to fail is because you're living in fear. If you visualize success, go out for a walk in nature. Go look at the beauty that surrounds you, and that'll help put the fire out on the shit in life that isn't so good. If you see yourself doing better, you're going to do better because you're putting yourself in that mindset. If you're telling yourself that you can do it, you're going to do it. You are your own best friend. You are your number one cheerleader. They say the easiest way to manifest is visualization. So if you want to manifest a new future, you have to start visualizing how great that future is going to be. Sorry, I'm going to drink some water. You need to see yourself doing better. You need to see yourself not anxious anymore, or see yourself above your anxiety or the anxieties of the last few years. You need to release what no longer serves you. You need to release these thoughts, these doubts, these negative patterns that you've been holding on to so tightly. All right, what else? The energy is gaining momentum. Confidence is your key to success, baby. Fake it till you make it. Be confident in your abilities as a human freaking being. You are powerful, baby. You are not weak-minded. And in December, you're really starting to feel that. You're really starting to realize this. You're really starting to take yourself out of your thoughts and look at them and go, why am I thinking like that? Do I need to think like that? Me thinking like that, is that serving me? Are my kids seeing me being negative and focusing on what I don't have, or my lack, or just this energy I'm in? Do I want my kids to see that? Do I want my friends to see that? Do I want myself to see that? The energy is gaining momentum for you to get out of this mind space. And in December, baby, you're going. Gone. Got a lot of birds. She is releasing these birds. It's like, okay, so you know how sometimes you'll write something on a piece of paper and then you'll light it on fire and then let the ashes go. It's a very witchy thing to do, but that's what I see you doing. You're writing on paper. I don't want to feel like I suck at everything anymore. I don't want to feel like I'm not good enough. I don't want to feel like this raise isn't mine because you know what, I suck. Stop thinking like that. Light that shit on fire and let it go to the universe. Let it go. Because guess what? Oh, it's still flying up to spirit. They're hearing it. Look at all this purple. You are in purple here. You are taking control of your life. You are releasing what no longer serves you, and you're giving that to spirit. You're giving that to the universe. You know, whether you believe in it, all of that or not, I'm sure you probably do a little bit if you're here. But whether you believe in any of that, energy is still a thing. Your thoughts are still energy. So you can transform that energy into something else, or you can just let that shit go. Release it. Grounding would probably be really good for you guys. Whether or not you're somewhere, warm, not like it is in Canada here right now, but maybe you're somewhere warm and you can go stand barefoot on a beach or barefoot in grass somewhere and ground. Release all your energy, all of your anxieties, everything through your feet and into the ground. And then bring positive energy back up from the ground into you. That's one way of just transferring the negative energies out. Start grounding, start changing it, start visualizing that you're getting rid of that and you're bringing better energy into you. And be confident about it. Be like a Leo. Leos have this confidence about them. And that's not even if they believe it. I am a Taurus, but also my ascendant is Leo. So everyone thinks I'm always confident when inside I'm shitting myself. Because confidence is the key to success. Fake it till you make it. Stand in that Leo energy, whether you believe it or not. Doesn't matter if you believe it right now. You're going to believe it in December when everything starts to fall into place for you energetically. When you start feeling better about yourself, when you start releasing these toxic patterns, when you start living your life through happiness, through joy, through prosperity, through harmony, through good. You just have to believe that you're going to get there. You have to change the energy that you are putting out into the universe. Crystal keys. Ooh. And manifesting. Okay. So, yes. Like I said, manifesting is all about the energy that you're putting out to the universe. If you are always telling the universe that you're never going to get out of this this mentality of lack, or this mentality of, it's like for some of you it's self-hatred, and it's really sad. It's like you just can't see how great you are right now because this has really absorbed you. And perhaps your situations are really bad right now. Perhaps you have a really shitty situation right now. Some of us are going to be there in our life. And unfortunately, it happens. But fortunately, there are lessons to learn in everything. No matter what you're going through or what's happening, there is something for you to learn, and that cycle will not be repeated. Through changing your mindset, you will manifest newness. You have the crystal keys. You have the keys within you. You have what it takes. In these bubbles, it's like spiritual symbols. Sorry, show that better. It's like spiritual glyphs. Look at that third eye chakra. Third eye chakra is coming up for every single pile today. It's kind of funny. We are collectively starting to see through our own BS, which is allowing us to start seeing everything else for the way it is. And then you're transforming these bubbles that have universal knowledge and newness. It's like a blank page. And then you are choosing what you're putting in these bubbles. You are the star, baby. I also see with this card the possible need to start eating better. I might have used the McDonald's reference in this reading. I honestly can't remember. But I do see you starting to eat more fruits, more vegetables. This looks a lot like a kiwi and the peace symbol to me. So I really think that if you change what's going into your body, you're going to be able to change the energy that's coming out of your body. All right. I'm going to draw 2 cards from the crystal reading cards. Might be about your chakra, or it just might be, a crystal that stands out to you, whether you believe in crystal healing or not. These cards are great. So what does pile 3 need to know for December 2021? Whoa. Okay. Pile 3, I love this. Emotional healing, your awakening. So yeah, you are healing so much, and it's so beautiful, and it's so hard. It's so polarizing when you're able to heal, because you feel so raw, so vulnerable, so out of your depth, so exhausted also. So exhausting. Emotional healing is so hard. But also it's a Master Teacher card. So in December, you have all the tools you need, because all the tools you need are within you. You don't need physical tools. You know, you have it all within you, baby. Look at all these little mountains. You've climbed these mountains. You're also at the base of some mountains now, and you need to let go of this so that you are ready. And rites of passage. It's not easy. Change is not easy. But it is almost, whether or not you believe that you, like, everything that happens to you for a reason because you wrote it down in your blueprints before you came to Earth, or you believe that, 100% free will. It's still a rite of passage, because it is you going from being a boy, a girl, whatever, an infant of who you are, into transitioning to being a grown-ass adult who has learned all of this. Not that you're being childish, but it's like you're stuck in, like young emotional energies. You know how we have to help kids deal with their emotions? You're kind of stuck in that, where it's like hard for you to deal with it because you've got so much else going on. You can't catch a break to focus on your emotions. But that's all about to start changing for you in December of 2021. It's a rite of passage, and you're going to fill up your own cup. It feels really positive, pile 3. I feel like you guys have really been through the ringer this year. But again, Spirit wants to remind you that you can change that energy. You don't have to sit in it. It's hard. But look at you with your crown. Look how well you've done. And look how well you have been doing. Don't give up, pile 3. Maybe some of you are starting to see therapists. Maybe, therapy is an idea, because for some of you, these wounds and these thought patterns run really deep. And therapy is great. So if that is the path you want to go down, Spirit is very much here to tell you that would be good for you. Or if you don't want to and you want to do it all on your own, do it. December is the time for you. This is great energy for you guys. You are leaving this mindset and you are opening. I love this. Well, that's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. If you did, like the video, leave a comment below. I love feedback. I hope to see you all next week for another reading. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.